Dear students, today we'll solve one more problem on the topic income from salary. This is video number 20th. I'm Dr. Pandran Nayak, Principal, SVS College, Bantwal. Let's go through the problem. Mr. Vrishank is an employee in a robotics systems company at Chennai. Gives the following information. Basic salary 30,000 per month. So while computing the taxable salary, basic salary is fully taxable. 30,000 into 12 and you have to get the value. DA at rupees 1,000 per month. So 1,000 into 12. So 12,000 that you have to take. It is fully taxable. What is given within bracket, that is 60% of which is included for retirement benefits. So while computing contribution to Provident Fund, HRA, or say rent-free accommodation, so only 60% is taken, not the entire DA. That part of DA which enters into retirement benefits has to be taken. CCA is fully taxable, 500 into 12, 6,000. Medical allowance is fully taxable. Education allowance for 3 children is given 250 into 3 into 12. But entire amount is not taxable, not even exempt. So what is exempt out of that? So education allowance is exempt to the extent of rupees 100 per child for 2 children. That means 100 into 2 into 12. So that way you have to calculate the exemption. The difference is taxable. HRA received is 10,000 per month, whereas the rent actually paid by the employee 12,000. As far as HRA is concerned, we have to find out what is exempt and what is taxable. So exempt under section 10 subsection 13A is like this. Actual HRA received, so 10,000 per month into 12, so 1,20,000. Rent paid in excess of 1/10 of salary. So rent paid here it is given, that is 12,000. That is per month. 12,000 into 12, 1,44,000 minus 1/10 of salary. Salary means what? Salary means basic, and that part of DA which enters into retirement benefits. So 3 lakh in 30,000 into 12, 3,60,000. And here 60% of 12,000 together, that is the salary of that 1/10 you have to calculate, and the difference you have to take. Third one is, since the employee is working at Chennai, 50% of salary. So thus there are 3 clauses. Number 1, actual HRA received. Number 2, rent paid in excess of 1/10 of salary. Third one, 50% of salary. If it is in a place other than the metropolitan cities, then it is 40%. If it is in metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, and Delhi, then it is 50% of salary. Otherwise, 40% of salary. Of these 3 values, the least one is exempt, the remaining amount is taxable. Okay, so that's regarding HRA. Of course, calculation is given separately. He received hostel allowance of 400 per month. That means for one child, so 400 into 12, P is missing there, per month, into 12, 400 rupees into 1 into 12. What is exempt? 300 per month per child for a maximum of 2 children, but here it is only 1 child. So 300 into 12 into 1. So like that, the difference is taxable. He contributes 10% of salary to recognize the Provident Fund, to which employee's contribution, that is taken under 80C, whereas employer's contribution in excess of 12%. So here it is 13%. So 1% of the salary is taxable. Calculation is shown separately. Interest credited to the Provident Fund account at 10% is 15,000. So interest credited to Provident Fund account over and above 9.5% is taxable. So 9.5. So over and above 9.5% means 10% minus 9.5. That means half percent is taxable. How to calculate it? So 10 is equal to 15. What is half? In other words, 15,000 into 0.5 divided by 10. So you will get the answer. So it is, say, 15,000 divided by 10 means 1,500. Half of that is 750. Answer is 750. He is given with a car of 1.8 cc with private and official purposes. The running and maintenance of this car is met by him. That means bigger car, anything above 1.6 cc is considered to be a bigger car used for both private and official purposes. Running and maintenance expenses are met by him. Met by him means the employee. That means it is 900 per month. Okay, it is 900 per month. Therefore, if it is smaller car, 600 per month. If it is bigger car, 900 per month. Okay. His father was admitted to private hospital and medical bill amounted to rupees 50,000. His father was admitted to private hospital and medical bill amounted to rupees 50,000. Here, whatever the share is met by, whatever the amount reimbursed by the employer, that is fully taxable. Earlier, it was exempt up to 15,000, but that is withdrawn. So whatever amount is withdrawn by the employer is taxable now. He has made the following payments. Contribution to ULIF. So 12,000. So this is for ATC. Repayment of housing loan principal amount 12,000 taxable. It qualified under ATC. LIC premium 25,000. Again qualified for deduction. Alright, contribution of the employee towards recognized provident fund, that is 10% of salary. So that's also part of ATC. Okay, let us go for computation of taxable salary. Basic salary, as I have mentioned, 30,000 into 12, 3,60,000. DA 1,000 into 12, that is 12,000. CCA 500 into 12, 6,000. And then medical allowance is taxable, education allowance is taxable, and under educational allowance, see what is given is 9,000. Of that, what is exempt? 100 per child for 12 months and for 2 children, therefore 2,400. Out of 9,000, 2,400 is exempt, remaining 6,600 is taxable. Hostel allowance 400 per child, only for one child. So for 12 months, that comes to 4,800. What is exempt? 300 per month for 12 months for one child. So that comes to 3,600. 1,200 is taxable. HRA note is separately given. Let us see the note here first. See, HRA received 10,000 into 12, 1,20,000 you have received. What is exempt under that? So under section 10 subsection 13A, list of the following is exempt. Actual HRA received 1,20,000. Rent paid, that is 1,44,000 minus 1/10 of salary or 10% of salary. So salary means what here? Salary means basic 3 lakh and 60% of DA, that is 7,200. Together 3,67,200. Of that 10%, that means 36,720. So the difference is 1,07,280. Next one is 40% of salary. So 3,67,200 into 40%. So 1,46,880. So of these three, the least of the following, which one is least here out of the three values? So 1,07,280. So that is exempt. So the remaining amount is taxable. Taxable amount is 12,720. So salary here means basic plus that part of DA which enters into retirement benefits. That is 60% of 12,000. So that is taken together 3,67,200. So we have learnt the HRA computation, taxable part of HRA. Employer's contribution to recognized provident fund, 13% means 47,736. Same value. This one salary. Employee's salary for contribution to recognized provident fund is 3,67,200. Plus exempt, up to 12% it is exempt. So what is 1% of the employer's salary? Employee's salary. So it is 3,672. 1%. In other words, 47,736 minus 44,064. Then also you will get 3,672. Otherwise, directly you can calculate 3,67,000 into 1%. Because 13% minus 12%. So the difference is 1%. Interest on recognized provident fund. Actually it is 10%. 10% means 15,000. But what is exempt? 9.5%. So what is taxable then? So 0.5% is taxable. So what is 0.5% interest here? So 10 is equal to, I'm sorry, here it should be 15,000 into 0.5 divided by 10. Divided by 10. That is 10 is equal to 15,000. What is 0.5? I'm subject to correction here. So 0.5 divided by 10. So you will get 750. Interest credited to recognized provident fund in excess of 9.5% is taxable. In our problem, it is 10% minus 9.5. Therefore, it is 750. So I am once again repeat here. 15,000 into 0.5 divided by 10. Not percentage. Okay, I am subject to correction. Motor car 1800 cc. So big car, so rupees 900 per month, 900 into 12. And then medical bills paid by the company. Okay, 50%. So one sentence is missing, that is the problem. So 50,000 into 50%. So 50% of the value is, medical bill is borne by, reimbursed by the employer. Therefore 50% of 50,000 is 25,000. So gross salary is 4,41,142. Alright, deductions. Okay, professional tax is nil. Standard deduction is 50,000. So only 50,000. There is no employment tax or professional tax. Actually, standard deduction, section 16, subsection 1. Then entertainment allowance, section 16, subsection 2, which is not applicable here. Then section 16, subsection 3, professional tax. So nil here. So 50,000 only. So the taxable salary is 3,91,142. Alright, next. Contribution deductions under ATC. I have already mentioned about this. Contribution to ULIF 12,000. Repayment of housing loan 20,000. LIC premium, yes, 25,000. Contribution to recognized provident fund 10% of 3,67,200. So this one is already calculated here. This you see here, salary for HRA purpose as well as contribution to recognized provident fund is 3,67,200. Of that 10%, 36,720. Total deduction on ATC 93,720. Okay, so this is the deduction on ATC. Maximum deduction on ATC can go up to 1,50,000. By this I have completed the solution to the problem. I have already explained everything. So thank you very much.